So this was a weird kind of week leading up to the game. There was just a lot of buzz, most of it coming from the Steelers side as we led up to the game, right? First, the fans took it personally that Trevor Lawrence described a terrible towel as a little yellow towel. I have a news flash for you Steelers fans. The towel is little and yellow. That's how you describe it. And then George Pickens said the Jaguars had a hope defense. Guess he was hoping to catch that pass. He didn't. And if you're going to talk that talk, you better be ready to back it up. And he only had one catch. Sure seems like he was hoping to have a better day than that. Have you ever heard of the phrase, you don't poke the bear? Well, now you don't poke the Jaguar. The Jaguars' defense didn't need any extra motivation, but he just added some fuel to the fire. Foye Oluokun called the team gritty, not pretty, and when I asked Andre Cisco to describe what that meant, he said, we have a bunch of guys from backgrounds who've been slept on. And just about every guy on the Jaguars defense has made a career out of proving people wrong. So giving that group any extra motivation is probably a bad idea for the other team. Let's be serious here. The Jaguars defense has been slept on. They are so slept on that they were slept on here in Jacksonville. I'm as guilty as anyone. Before the season, I fully expected the Jaguars offense to lead the way for this team. All the hype was about how good the Jaguars offense is going to be this year, right? We said it over and over again. Defensive players were asked about it during training camp. Oh, you're competing against such a dangerous offense. Look, those subtle slights, even from the local media, just kept giving this group more and more motivation. And I've said it before this season, and I'm going to keep saying it every week because it's true. Right now, the Jaguars are a defensive football team. And that's not a shot at the Jaguars offense. That's just how well the Jaguars defense is playing. And they've really carried this team to that 6-2 record that they have right now. A record that 8 weeks into the season has them tied for the best record in the AFC. Now, for those of you scared to buy into the team before the season, now's the time to buy before the price gets too high, right? The Jaguars are a Super Bowl contender. And I know I can hear Jim Morris saying, playoffs in my head. Yeah, I'm skipping straight to the Super Bowl. This is a legit title contender. And it's time for the NFL to wake up. It's time for Jaguars fans to kind of ditch that cautious optimism. I get it. You've been hurt before. But this time around could be different. You got to get back on that bike, get back on that horse, and believe. Look around the NFL. No team is perfect, but this team is sure playing some good football right now. And I know I can hear somebody at home saying, oh, but the offense hasn't been scoring enough points. How will they beat the Chiefs or the Bengals? Let me ask you a legit question. The team is 6-2, so we'll do with that information what we will. But if the Jaguars' offense was playing better, and the defense was playing poorly, what group would you have more confidence in being able to eventually just figure it out? Because for me, the answer is simple. The Jaguars offense. The talent is still there for the Jaguars offense to put it all together. There have been injuries on the Jags O-line. Don't press the panic button on Tank Bigsby. Zay Jones will hopefully be healthy after the bye week. The Jaguars offense has played sloppy. They've had turnovers in the red zone week after week. And somehow, some way, they're still a top 10 offense in points scored per game. The sky isn't falling. The offense is fine, and they will figure it out because they've been doing it all year long so far.